What up, though? It's your boy Form, and we are back with another Madden 20 head-to-head gameplay. And before we even get started again, guys, pause the video. Please drop a like on the video. You guys did a great job of smashing that like button for me last game. I think we got up to 80 likes, which is incredible. If you enjoy the gameplay and the content, if you enjoy the commentary and the tips and a lot of the things I try to bring you guys, please hit that like button so we can continue to grow the channel. We are almost at 1,000 subs. I need 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours in order to partner with YouTube. I've already surpassed the watch hours thanks to you guys. Now let's bang out them 1,000 subs, man, and really get this channel cracking. Today, I bring you guys some Eagles Seahawks gameplay. But besides the gameplay, I also want to talk to you guys about some ideas I have for the channel that includes you guys. My first idea, and I've been playing with it and recording some content that'll probably come out later on in the week, is building a new scheme from scratch with you guys. I see a lot of you guys dropping in the comment section. How can I help you guys with tips on offense, what playbooks to run, etc. My personal opinion is you can build a scheme out of any playbook as long as you know what you're looking for. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be what's popular. Me, myself, personally, as you can see from my gameplay, even in my run sets, I enjoy tight, condensed sets. They're not always going to be what's popular because a lot of people didn't even think tight offset would be good this year. But I stick with tight offset because it's what I'm comfortable with, and I've been running it for so many years. So you guys can even. My thing with starting a scheme off is first you want to get some sort of run game. You do not want to come out slinging the ball from the beginning of the end if you're just now starting to play Madden or you're just now trying to be competitive with Madden. My personal opinion, guys, get you a run base. And a lot of the formations I recommend it's a lot of them. It's I form close, I form tight, there's single back stack, single back ace. If you want to mix in passing with your run game, then I would highly recommend single back deuce close. It has some really good run plays out of there, and it has some really good pass plays that are really simple. It incorporates a lot of streaks, some angle routes, and it also has, as that should have been yicked by my boy Nubby, and it also has some nice corner routes in there. And me personally, what I'm looking for when I'm building a scheme pass-wise, I want a formation that I can attack the defense at all levels. I want to be able to hit my drags. I want to be able to take the top off with the defense, and I also want to be able to pick at the corners. I don't, and that's a part of the reason why I'm not really huge on like the bunch type of things. Maybe it's because I haven't gone that deep in the bunch, but me, I kind of feel like bunch only attacks one part of the field with certain formations. Either everything is attacking like crossing routes towards the right or left side of the field, or everything is attacking the middle. They don't really have a lot of formations that I feel like, and I could be wrong, that attack each part of the field and spreads the field out for you. And that's what I look for a lot when I'm building my schemes. The first thing I'm looking for, I want to be able to run out of whatever pass formation. I want a halfback draw, an inside zone as he does a nice low ball in route. I want a. Let me see. I lost my train of thought. My bad, guys. Well, I want to be able to run out of my pass formation. I want the halfback draws or the inside zones, 0-1 trap. I want something to keep my opponent off balance. Because the formation that my opponent is in right now, that's the look you'll get a lot of the times when you are going up against, as I do a nice juke to put him in the dirt and then we just go on to the house. I don't juke a lot of times and I'm not even sure what happened with his user, but it kind of just put him in mud and I was able to get to the house. But I want to keep my opponent off balance because a lot of times when you're killing guys with that pass game, if that should have been a pick too, they're going to give you a more spread out look because they want to start to put more cornerbacks on the field because they want to cover more ground. So that's when you want to be able to slip those halfback draws and those halfback dives in there just to keep that guy off balance so he can't focus in on just your pass and he always has to respect the run. Secondly, I want to find a zone beater. And I mean any route that can beat cover 2, 3, 4. Even the blitzes, which I'll address on how to pick those up in shortly. But I want a zone beater. So that would be like a corner route, a post route, um, motion slants, even streaks up the seam as he hits me one right there can beat zone. So I want to find something like that. And another thing for you guys as we get ready to send that pressure, that down 146, it's a really simple setup, and I run it against 5 wide. If you guys want this setup, then drop it in the comment section, guys, and I'll give it to you guys. And the only reason I'm giving it away is because it's an extremely simple setup I found, and it's really easy to pick up. I'm not going to bring you guys something overpowering that you know as I yick him right there with my boy Wagner. If you're not going to be able to stop it, I want you guys to find the base blitzes, in which that is a very simple blitz, and then you guys can build upon those things yourself so you can learn and understand the concepts. So if you want that blitz setup, inbox me and I'll drop that off for you guys as we go up top with Metcalf. I could have waited a little bit second, but I was starting to feel that pressure because that Philly D-line, man, it caused a lot of issues. But yeah, so after you find a zone beater, and it doesn't have to be a base zone beater. When you're building a scheme, get into the habit of motion hiking, guys. Motion hiking, guys, can be a really, really huge factor in building a scheme, because what motion hiking does, it removes that ability to be able to press for a lot of defenses. When you motion hike, you automatically get that inside outside release and you get off that jam extremely clean. So when you're messing around with your scheme, when you have those post routes and those slant routes and those short out routes and etc., go ahead and try to and work around motion hiking some of those routes, because some of those routes become extremely effective when they're motion hiked. And you see I do that a lot with my slant route. The post route on the right side of the field, you'll see me motion hike that often. Is because I want to get a clean release, because I know he's pressing me or he's in man defense, and motion hikes destroy man defense. So after you find a good zone beater, your next step is we get the good sack right there. Your next step is to find a man beater in your offense. Now, if you want to do man beaters like out routes and motion slants and things of that nature, that's fine. But you want to have them in different parts of the field. You just don't want to depend on an out route from the outside receiver to beat man, because if he presses that out route, then it completely takes that out route out the picture. It will not get the separation that you need. So that's another thing with motioning guys around, is to get those releases you need. As we get the fumble right there, and I dive right on it. Quick tip for you guys. If someone does a fumble or an onside kick on you, I know a lot of you guys, some people have trouble picking up that fumble. What I do and what I've done for years, and it's worked for a really long time, especially on onside kicks, hold X. Just hold the X button and go towards the ball, and it automatically triggers a pickup animation, especially on those onside kicks. It'll save you a lot of trouble, and you won't have to really worry about your user not being able to pick up that ball. But yeah, back to building our scheme. Then we want to go to the man beaters. And like I was saying, the out routes can be pressed, so they're not always a good option. Like right here, my man beaters will be this corner route. I'll do some motion slants from either of my inside and outside guys as I hit right there. A drag route can be a really good man beater, because they're extremely hard to press and they get underneath the coverage extremely quickly, especially if they're bringing you those compressed blitz sets where they're pressing a lot. Right there, that's another good man beater. I just didn't wait long enough to throw it. So once you find a good man beater, and a lot of those deep corner routes do not beat man, guys, because the cuts aren't as sharp. So if you're going to have a corner route as your man beater, make it a short one. After you do that, guys, then you want to go to some check routes. some check down routes, which are your drags, your in routes and things, or even it could be even a check down to the running back who's on an angle route or a flat zone out the backfield. You want to get something just to check down to when that pressure's coming in quick, and you want to get that ball out fast. That's right there. I do a great job of moving around the pocket. Then I just make a stupid throw I don't know why. Every blue moon, well, not every blue moon, every video I'll make a bad throw if I get up, just cause, man, I become unfocused. But yeah, you want to get your man beater down, and once you get those things in your passing offense, immediately take them to the rank match, because everything that works in practice mode does not work in a rank match. So then take those to practice mode. It's not going to work initially. And that's another thing. As you see me go to the motion hike to the B route, and I could have thrown it early, but it's not something I do often. And that's the perfect example. If it does not work the first time in your rank matches, that does not mean that route doesn't work. You just have to find the right timing and the right coverages that it works again. Building a scheme is a very time-consuming process, and which is why in my next video to come, I'm going to go into the practice mode. You guys comment down below the playbooks that you might want me to use. I'll take those playbooks into the practice mode. I'll look around as I throw another bad read because I'm up and I'm not really focused. But yeah, comment down below the playbooks you may want me to use. They could be playbooks that you like, or they could be playbooks that you think you want to look at, but you just haven't gotten the opportunity to. I'll take those playbooks into practice mode. I'll mess around with them. I'll try to build a mini scheme, and then I'll bring those to you in a video sometime this week. The videos I'll bring you will be in practice mode, and then if you guys want, we can create another account, and I can take those schemes that we're building and I can apply them in game, and then we can see if they work or not. Because every scheme that you build will not work, as we yick him right there with McDougal. These safeties for the Seahawks aren't high overall, but they make a ton of plays for you. So if you guys want to do that, comment down below the playbooks. Let me know what it is you guys want. If you guys have a particular formation that you want to lab up, drop that down in the comments and we can do that also. And I have another account already that I haven't been playing Madden on. We can use that account as a lab account just to get some more work in. Also, guys, we have the Coach Form series coming. If you guys want to be a part of that, I'll pick one guy out next month, and that'll happen every month. Also, my homeboy Black Rain, who's #1 on the leaderboards, he'll also be doing a sub. So if you guys want a better opportunity to win, well, not win, but get picked, it's something that we're going to do every month, guys. So if you don't get chosen this month, don't worry about it. You can very much get in it next month. And if we get a lot of support on the video, then we'll be doing it next month, the month after. The point is just to continue to grow the community and help the Regs community get a lot better, because we don't get a lot of the patches and the things that Mutt gets in their videos. I mean, not videos, but in their gameplay. So we want some of the same things that Mutt gets, and we want some of the same attention. And the only way to do that is to just continue to grow the Regs community, and that's just something we're trying to do right now. As you see me go to the 5 wide, and this is what I mean about labbing in actual games. I'm trying to see what works as I do if I'm up in every game, and just continue to build on that. I've been working on the 5 wide scheme for over a month, guys. And as you see from my vids, I throw a lot of picks with it. But don't be discouraged if you're throwing picks, because it's part of the game. It's part of learning the scheme and learning your reads. So again, guys, I'm going to need y'all to comment down below the playbooks, the formations you might want to run. And in the video, I want to address something one of my subs asked on how to pick up the blitz. Picking up the blitz can be extremely difficult this year because the blocking can be really so-so. So what I do, if a guy is sending 6, then I simply want to just block a running back. And I want to run them around, bring them around, motion them to the side that they're blitzing on, and I'm going to ID the mic. To ID the mic is you hit the right bumper, you hit A, and when the M comes up above the person, you just move it with the analog stick to the guy you want to block. Now, if he's sending 7, I'm going to block the running back. I'm going to ID the mic, and I'm also going to motion hike a receiver. I'm going to put a receiver in motion, and as soon as he gets behind or on the side of an O lineman, I'm going to hike the ball, and that will make my wide receiver automatically become a blocker for me. So that's how you pick up those blitzes when guys are sending 7 at you. You're only going to have 3 guys in coverage, so make sure you put together good route combos. My suggestion would be 2 crossing routes and then a deep streak to pull zones. And then just be patient and find an open guy. If you have a mobile running back, then take off with him. Make him respect him, because then he'll have to put a spy up and he'll only be able to have 6. Just because a guy is blitzing a lot does not mean he is in control of the game. If you're able to pick up that blitz and make him pay for doing it, trust me, he will get out of that blitz extremely soon. So again, guys, like, comment, subscribe, man. I appreciate all the love. I'll be back with part 1 of building a scheme tomorrow. I'm going to hit the lab when I get out of work, and we'll get to working on that. Let me know what it is you guys want to see from those videos, and we can continue to build the scheme from there, guys. I appreciate all the love and support, man. It's been unreal. It's your boy Form, and I'm out, man. Peace.